Finish adjusting everything. So let me quickly come up with the Bible verse. Welcome back to my tutorial video. This is Ali Mabiodun. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be taking us through on how I was able to achieve this particular design flyer using just my Pixel Lab and PixArt. So kindly stick around me to the end. So the first thing which I did was that I first of all manipulated the background because I used 4x5 background, 4x5 background image size. So I'm going to change it now. For it is not meant to be printed at the social media design, so that is why. So 4x5. So this is the size of this is the size which I made use of. So the next thing which I did was that I changed the background color. This is the color which I used for the background, but then let me show us how I was able to achieve this particular color, because I made use of red. I made use of both yellow and red, different shades. So that's what I'm going to be doing now from the flyer itself. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me return the background. Let me just change the background to white. Then I'm going to show us how I was able to achieve it. So kindly stick around me to the end. So this is the white background. So let me change it to white. Let me change everything to white. Yeah, this is it. So I want to make use of grid color as the background color. So I'm going to be clicking on gradient. Then I'm going to click on this plus icon. Then I'm going to, can you see this particular end? You are going to make sure that you click on it. Then after that, you are going to click on this color palette, basically to select the color I used on the flyer design. So maybe I'm going to be sharing the color palette in the description box. So kindly stick around me to the end. I'm going to click on this head and I'm going to click on the design. So I'm going to select particular color here. I think the color is white. I'm going to mark. So I think the color is white, it should be white. So after that, I'm going to click on plus sign again, basically to add another gradient color. Then I'm going to click on that, the one I added. I'm going to click on color again. I'm going to click on this color picker. Then I'm going to select here a good color. This one is a light gold. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to select it from here. I'm going to mark. Then after that, I'm still going to click on this plus sign. I'm going to adjust it like this. I'm going to click on this color picker. Then I'm going to select the other good color. Can you see that this particular good color is dark? I'm going to mark. Then after that, I'm going to click on plus sign again. I'm going to add this like this. I'm going to click on this color something. I'm going to click on color picker. Just follow me through at the end of this video and you'll be able to get the amazing result. I'm going to click on the design. Then I'm going to select this red color. Can you see that? And I'm going to mark. Can you see that? I'm going to, I think this is the last one. I'm going to select this particular last one. I'm going to click on color picker. This particular color picker. I'm going to click on this dark red. Then I'm going to mark. Can you see that? That you've been able to achieve the exact background. Then you can adjust it. I think it's okay like this. It is okay just like this. Can you see that? So I think I should leave it the way we did it before. I think this is perfect. So for us to be able to achieve something that is perfect, so I'm going to be creating an extra gradient background, So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to come to my shapes here. I'm going to adjust it like this. I'm going to place that here. Then I'm going to go to my gradient again, basically to create a transparent background for that. I'm going to click on this space. I'm going to mark. Then I'm going to make sure that it is white by selecting the center color. I'm going to make sure that I selected white color. Then I'm going to mark. I'm going to come to this place. Okay, I'm going to go to my color. I'm going to ensure that I adjust it opacity to the lowest, so that that particular aspect will be able to be transparent. Can you see what we've been able to achieve? Can you see that? Then I'm going to place that here. This is purposely for us to be able to place our typography so that it will be visible enough for people to see. So can you see that we've been able to achieve that particular background? So, and the next thing which we are going to be doing is to, okay, let me check. Let me take this to the front. So So the next thing which you are going to be doing is to come up with, let me import all the other resources which I'm going to be needing so that I'll not be wasting our time. So I'm going to skip this particular part, because if you take a look at this particular background of my design, let me show you. You notice that the background has been manipulated. So I'm going to be doing the same now for the sake of this tutorial video. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to hide. So, and if you need more tutorial video on how to manipulate your various design background, most especially church design flyer background, so check the link above in this video. Click on that link above this particular tutorial video. It's going to direct you to the video whereby you can easily get access to how to, manipulate your various design background. So kindly stick around me to the end. So that's what I want to be doing now. I'm going to be importing the necessary resources now. This particular one which I made use of in that flyer. So the next which I'm going to be doing is to come to my erase tool, basically to erase a larger portion out of it. So kindly stick around me to the end. Guys, what I do, I increase this both element to the highest. So that's what you are going to be doing in your own case. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be cleaning a larger portion of it so that I'll be able to make use of it. So guys, what I'm doing, so that is the same thing which you are going to be doing as well. Then after doing that, I'm going to mark. Then after mark, okay, let me clean. I'll be needing to clean this particular edge. Then I'm going to mark. Then after that, then I'm going to reduce the size and I'm going to place it here, just like this. And after that, I'm going to come to my opacity to reduce its opacity, just like this. To reduce its opacity, then I can still work on it a little bit. So that's the same way which you are going to do. Sorry, I need to on this as well. So that's the same way you are going to be doing your own as well, and you are going to place that here. So can you see that I can increase the size like this. I can just strategically place it here. Then I can still reduce its opacity. Yeah, let me reduce. Okay, let me leave it at a level. Then I can adjust it like this. Okay, let me adjust it like this. I'm going to place it here. Let me increase it to 11. 11 will be okay. You have various ways through which you can actually manipulate your background. Just check the description box or the link above, the one I showed you on the initial. So there are various ways through which you can manipulate your design background. So kindly stick around with it then. So after doing that, I'm going to work on this particular element as well. I'm going to be doing the same thing, but the first thing which I'm going to be doing is to come to my eraser tool as well, basically to erase a larger portion out of it. Sorry, you are meant to increase the both elements to the highest. So that is that about that. So I'm going to be cleaning a larger portion out of it. So I'm going to mark. Then after that, I can reduce its opacity like this. Then I can place that here. Then let me lock this one. Let me lock it so that I'll not be touching it. And I'll be working on this. Then I'm going to increase the size of this one. I'm going to be placing it here. I can just place that one here. Then after that, I can okay, it's already at the down part. And I can take it to the down part. So can you see that? Can you see what we've been able to achieve? Then I can reduce the opacity again. Let me leave it at 11 as well, because it is background. Everything is meant to blend together. So can you see it, that it has been blended with the background? So can you see the result? So that is that about that. Alright, let's go to the next thing. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to come up with a shape. So come up with a shape just like this. I'm going to reduce it like this. It's too much. Sorry. I can enlarge it like this. Enlarge it again. I can now place it here. Then after that, I can go to color. I'm going to be selecting the color from the background. No, from this image. Let me select a color from here. I'm going to mark. And I can now place that here. Then I can centralize it. think this is okay. Oh, I'm coming. Let me check the color which I used here. This one is too thick. It's almost like black. I think I made use of brown color. Let me select the same color on the design. So kindly stick around me to the end. Let me select the same color on the design. Yeah, this is okay. I'm going to mark. So can you see that now? So let's go to the next thing. So let me check. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is to create this particular broken line. This particular broken line shapes. The one that the straight line I used. So it is to create it. So kindly stick around with here. So let me hide this. So after doing that, I'm still going to be coming up with a shape by going to my shape. So I'm going to be coming up with a shape, tiny shape like this. I'm going to enlarge it. I'm going to elongate it rather. Then I'm going to place it here or anywhere you feel like it's okay. I'm going to mark. So after doing that, for me to be able to achieve the broken line, so I'm going to click on text, basically to add text. And after that, I'm going to edit the text. So after editing it, I'm going to be clicking on capital letter. I'm going to change it to cap lock. Then after that, I'm going to be clicking on this particular capital letter I. I'm going to click it. I'll make sure that it is many up to the level that I want. So that is the same way through which you are going to be doing your own design as well. So in case you want to be achieving something like this, then I can now mark. I think it is okay like this. Then after that, I can just stretch it like this, so that then so that I'll be able to achieve what I want. I can place it like this. Then let me centralize this. Then I think I'll be needing to lock it. Let me lock that particular gradient I put at the back. Then after doing this now, then I'm going to click on this particular shape I created. This dark straight line. Let me first apply this one. Sorry, I want to be adding it. Then I can click on this particular straight line. Then I'm going to change the color to brown as well. To this brown. I'm going to mark. Then after that, I can now come to this particular line I created. Then can you see it? Then I can centralize it so that it will be well placed. So after doing that, I'm going to merge both this particular straight line and this. I'm going to merge both of them together. I know you might have come across something like this. This is exactly how to do it. You can create any shape from it. So after, I've already merged both of them together. They are now one. Then the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to head over to my eraser tool or erase color. Then I'm going to mark. Can you see that? Then after that, I can now go to color. So on the color, then I'm going to change it to the color which we use for it. So can you see that? It's actually amazing. Then I can now move it down. I can move it down like this. So can you see that? And the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is to let me check my flyer design. Where is it? Let me check it. So let me just come up with my I think I will be needing to come up with the logo. But before I do that, I'm going to be setting up my grid line, because setting up grid line is something that's very important in design, so as to ensure that our design is well aligned. So if you need more tutorial, I'm also going to be dropping the link, because I have a separate tutorial for that where I teach how to set up grid line. So you can just stick around to the end. So let me quickly set it up. I can just fast forward this place. Alright, I've finished setting up my grid line so that I'll be able to place all my design elements appropriately. So let me off it first. So on the next feature I'm going to be doing is to come up with my logo. Where is the logo? the logo. I want to be placing the church logo. Okay, yeah, this is the church logo. Let me take it to the top. Alright, so before I place the church logo, I will first of all change the logo to white. Then after that, I'm going to reduce the size. After reducing the size, then I'm going to on the gray line, basically to be able to place it well. Then I can now adjust it like this. I can increase the size again. 35, okay. Then I can centralize it. After centralizing it, then I can adjust it to the top so that it will be located where I want it to be. So after that, I added something to this particular stroke. I added a shadow to it. I on the shadow. Then after doing that, I reduce the blur radius to the minimum. Then I increase the offset X and offset Y to 1 1. So can you see the difference now? So the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is to come up with my text. Then first of all, arrange all those elements appropriately. I'm going to on my green line. Then I'm going to adjust this like this. I'm going to adjust it like this. I think it should be adjusted to 6, right? Then I'm going to come to my raise color to raise the white from it, and can increase this one a little bit. Then after that, I'm going to go to my color. To on the color, I'm going to change it to black. Alright, yeah, I'm going to place it down. You can place it down. Then I'm going to adjust it like this. Put it in this particular place. Sorry, I think I need to adjust this gray line. Sorry. I think I need to adjust this gray line. Sorry. If you need more tutorial on how to adjust your grid line, so kindly check the description box, because I don't want to waste our time. So now I can just place this here like this. I think the date is the first thing, the calendar is the first thing, followed by the time. So let me on the next thing, which is the calendar. That's the date the event is going to be coming up. So I'm going to, let me open my grid line first. I can now work on the calendar now. I think I've locked it. So let me on it. So I can now work on the calendar the same way I did for the clock. So I can now, let me leave it at 7. Then I can adjust this to place it appropriately. Can now press it. I'm working according to my grid line. Can now adjust it like this. So it depends on you, it depends on what you want to achieve. I can adjust it like this. I can scale it up a little bit. Okay, what's the next thing? Okay, calendar, Monday, April 24, 2025. I think I made use of months around fonts. Monday, April 25, 2025. And I'm going to put full stop. So I can now adjust it like this. Can reduce the size. Then I'm going to first of all change the color to the one we are using. Then I made use of Poppins fonts. I made use of Poppins fonts. So kindly stick around me today, and please, if you know you are really gaining value from this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. So Poppins. Okay, the bold one. Alright, I can now adjust it. I'm going to come to my line spacing to adjust the space in between the two text. And I can leave it like this, so that I'm going to have enough space to place all my other design elements. Then let me check what's the next thing. I So the next thing is time. Then I created a shape for it. I come to shape. I created a shape just like this. Then I used a particular gradient for that, a red gradient color. I choose this particular pattern. Then I selected the red color from the color palette here. And I come to here, this particular place again. I selected the same red color, but I make sure that it is light. So can you see the difference now? This particular one is dark. Can you see it? Then this one is light. That's how to create a gradient effect. Then I can now mark. And after doing that, I reduce the size. Then I place it down. And I adjust it the way I want it to be. Then I added the shadow to it. Outer shadow to be precise. Outer shadow. Then after that, I reduce the opacity. Then I reduce the blur radius to 7. I increase the offset y of offset x to 2. Then I still feel like I should reduce the opacity of the shadow. Yeah, I think this is perfect now. Then I come up with the time. I think the time is 8 p.m. prompts. So kindly stick around me till the end. Please know you are already getting value from this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. 8 p.m. prompts. That is from 8 p.m. in the night till the morning. Now I can reduce the size. And I can come to this line spacing again, basically to adjust the line between those stairs. You might not see it, but then let me place it on that particular shape. You are going to be seeing it well. Then I can go to font to select a particular font for it. I use the same font, which is Poppins. So kindly stick around me to the end. Poppins. I now made use of the tiny one now. This particular one, this semi-bold. That's what I made use of. Then I'm going to reduce the size. Then I can now adjust it to where I want it to be. I still feel like the shape is too tiny, it's too small. Let me increase it a little bit. Then let me now adjust it. So I can reduce the size of the time now. And I can adjust it. Oh, I made a mistake. It should be, I should add the other 0. So I can reduce the size again. Then after that, I'm going to be adding a shadow I'm going to be adding an outer shadow so that the text will be popping out. I can on this one. And I'm going to reduce the blur radius. I'm going to increase the offset x and offset y. And I'm going to mark. So can you see the result now? This is actually amazing. So we are getting closer to achieving our goals. So kindly stick around with it. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. Alright, let me go to the next thing. So the next thing is, I think the next thing is the location. But I forgot to import the location icon. So okay. The location is the Apostolic Fire Ground 12 Revival Street, Town, Lagos. Okay. Let me quickly come up with that. So I'm still going to be making use of this particular font or this particular letter. I'll just copy it. I'm going to edit it. The Apostolic Ground something. It's capital letter. The Apostolic Fire Ground 12. So the Apostolic Fire Ground 12 something. I didn't know. Let me check. 12 Revival Street, Town, Lagos State. Revival Street. Revival Street kìíní kan. Revival Street what? Gracetown, Lagos State. Okay. Gracetown, Lagos State. Lagos State. So that's the address. I'm going to reduce the size. This address is too thick for this, so I'm going to be reducing the weight of the text by selecting different pattern of the same font, which is popping. So kindly stick around with it. So I'm going to be selecting, okay, Poppins bold. This one is light, so I can make use of this one, and I can place that here. So after that, so the next thing which I'm going to be doing, let me check my design. Okay, Philippians 3 verse 10. Then before then, special features. Let me quickly come up with the text. I can make use of this one for the special features. I can make use of this one as the heading. Special features. This one will be the heading. I'm going to mark. Can reduce the size. I can now place it here. I need to make use of my grid line so that it will not be exceeding the position I want everything to be. So I can now adjust this well. Then I can adjust this well as well. And also reduce the size because I think the size is too much. So that it will not be taking up the whole space. So I should adjust it like this. Okay. This is okay. Then let me adjust this like this. Then I can adjust it like this as well. Then I can reduce the size of this one. Yeah. Then I can scale it up a little bit. Then I can scale this up as well. It's too much. Okay, I can leave it like that. Let me adjust this one. So kindly stick around me to the end. Because if you know you are really gaining value from this video, please don't forget to give this channel a thumbs up. That's the only way you can help this channel to grow. Then I can just adjust this one as well. So I think this is perfect. So what's available in the what is it called? Let me check. What is available there? Let me check. Okay, let me take it to the front. Anointed, let me says anointed praise and worship. Anointed praise and worship. Healing. Anointed praise and worship. Let me first of all add down. Okay. I will be needing to come up with a new text because that was the heading. I'm coming. So this is a new text. Let me edit it. Anointed praise and worship. I'm going to give it a bullet point. Anointed praise and worship. Yes. No, I don't need to put this up. Then let me check the next thing. What's the next thing? Healing and deliverance. Alright. Healing and deliverance. Okay, let me check. What's the next thing? First of all, give it a bullet point. Prophetic impartation. Okay. Prophetic impartation. Then what's the next thing? I'll first of all give it a bullet point. I'm going to adjust. So what's the last thing on the flyer? Restoration power encounter, right? Restoration power encounter. Power encounter. Alright, so let me hide this one. Let me hide this flyer so that I can work on this test. So I'll first, I've hide it. I'll first of all change the color of the text to the color we are using. Then after that, I'm going to go to font to change the font. Please don't forget to give this channel a thumbs up, please. That's the only way you can help this channel to grow. So let me just go to that. Where is it called? Okay, I use poppins because whenever you are trying to come up with any design, you should not use more than 2 or 3 colors. You shouldn't use more than 2 or 3 colors for your design to be professional. The color must not be too much. The color, the font, everything must not be too much. You should not use more than 2 or 3 colors, more than 2 or 3 fonts, and that's all. So that is that about that. So I think let me check what's the next thing. Okay, follow us on Instagram, blah blah blah. Okay, for more inquiries, please contact. Okay, let me quickly do that. So we are about getting to the major part of this travel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. If you are new viewer, thank you. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Alright, let me just go to for more inquiries. For more inquiries, please contact. I'm going to use this. I'm going to adjust it like this. Then I'm going to change the color as well. I'm going to change its color as well to the normal color we are using. Then after that, I'm going to change the font. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. So let's wait for it to finish loading. So I'm going to use the same font, Poppins, on an italicized Poppins. I'm going to let me make use of this one, Poppins bold. Then I'm going to come to line spacing to adjust the spacing between the text. Okay, this is perfect. I can increase this. Sorry. Let me just leave it like that. Then let me make use of my grid line so that it will not be exceeding the normal position I want it to be. So let me adjust this. Can you see the purpose of the grid line now? That I still need to work on that particular the shape I created here because it is not located where I want it to be. Yeah, this is alright. And I can adjust this one as well because those grid line has an importance. It has an importance. We need to make use of grid line in our design, purposely to make our design to be looking astonishing. So kindly stick around me to the end. So what's the next which I'm going to be doing? Let me check. Okay, the phone number. So that I'll not be wasting our time, let me choose this particular one. I'll just be coming up with any random phone number because I don't want to be looking the flyer. Okay. So kindly stick around me to the end. Please, if you know you are really getting value from this video, please don't forget to give this channel a thumbs up. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, this is perfect. So I can place that. Okay, I use 2 numbers. Give it comma, then another one. So much. 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, no more. Okay, mark. So I can just adjust that here like this. So I think I made use of a key line there. I can place this one here. So I can place it here like this. Okay, so that it will not be exceeding. I can want this particular magnetic icon so that it will be centralized appropriately where I want it to be. At times this particular magnetic something do affect, so because it is going to be magneting anything that is magnetable, so that is why we need to take our time with it. So can you see that? So what's the next thing? Let me check. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Apostolic International. Okay. Let me choose this one. I'm going to make use of this one. I'm going to change it to white. I'm going to adjust it like this. Okay, let me just write that. You're about getting to the major part of this travel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's the only way you can help the channel to grow. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Faith Fire. What was the name of the church self? At what? Let me check. At Apostolic Fire International. At Apostolic Fire International. Okay, let me quickly do that. You're almost at the end of the video. Please don't forget to give this channel a thumbs up. So at Apostolic Fire, at Apostolic Fire, and there we are. This is it. I'm going to mark. Then after that, I'm going to centralize it. So let me now adjust this. I'm going to adjust this. I'm going to centralize it. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take it down. Can you see that? Yeah, this is perfect. So I think we are the I'm supposed to import the location icon, but then I'm going to make it available in the description box. So let me quickly go to the major part of this chapter, which is the place where I made use of this particular what is it called? This particular shapes at the center. I already did a tutorial video on how to achieve this particular shape, this particular masking, because I actually masked it out. So what I'm going to be doing is just to import it, because I already have it and saved it on my phone. So all I'll be needing to do is just to import it, but then I still feel like I should adjust all this so that I'll be having enough space for my design. So I think I should adjust everything I created. I think I should adjust it so that aside from the background, so that I'll be having enough space to, you know, import those things. You know, I want to be adjusting them downward. This one should not be part of it. So that's that. So let me now readjust it again. Let me readjust it again. Oh my god. Let me just quickly do that. So I don't want to waste that time. I think the traffic is getting long. So I just want to adjust all this so that I'll be able to have enough space to place the last design element. So let me reduce the line spacing of this particular text so that I'll be able to have enough space to place other elements. Okay. No, 4 will be okay, or 3. Okay, let me leave it like this. And I'm going to scale it down. I'm going to scale it down so that I'll be able to have enough space, because I feel like the space is too much. Normal, it is necessary for us to leave space, but then the space must not be too much. If it is too much, it is not going to be making sense. So that is that about that. So let me adjust this. Let me just quickly, I'm going to fast forward this because I want to wait in that time. Alright, it has been fully adjusted. So can you see it? You'll be able to have enough space to import other resources, which I'm going to be importing now. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me quickly import it. If you need a tutorial video on how to do that, kindly check the link above this tutorial video. So this is it. I've already did it. So you can just import it. Even when you want to come up with any design, you can easily design whatever you want to do. Like you can design it like this, save it to your smartphone, they work on the background of the design and every other thing on the design. Then you can easily import it to your design space. So that's what I literally did here. So I'm just going to increase the size like this so that I'll be able to place it well. I can increase the size so I can place it here like this. So whenever you try to enlarge anything on pixel lab, try in as much as possible to copy so as to be able to retain the perfect quality. So I'm going to do the same now. Can you see it, that this one is looking sharp while this one is looking blurry? So that's the essence of copying whatever you enlarge on pixel lab. So, and I'm going to centralize this as well. Then I can adjust this particular what is it called, this particular logo. I can take it to the top. Then I'm going to reduce the size. Then I can now make use of my key line, okay, to adjust it. Sorry, I want to be okay. Let me reduce the size. Then let me reduce it again. 29. Okay, I will centralize it. And after that, I can now scale it down a little bit so that to be able to fit in where I want it to be. Alright, this is perfect. So the next which I'm going to be doing, because let's say we are at the end of this tutorial video. We are almost at the end. So the only thing that is needed for us is now, I think this space is too much. Then I will be writing present. If you need a tutorial video on this particular, the way I was able to create this, because it is one of the major important things in this design, check the description box for the video. So present, I'm going to be doing this now. Present. Then I can change the color to black. Then I can change the font. I'll still need to adjust the footer of this design because I think I don't have enough space there, so I need to create enough space for it. So I'm going to go to, I made use of the same Poppins fonts. Poppins. Yeah. Then I'm going to place it here. I can choose to reduce the size. It depends on what you want to achieve though. Let me just reduce it to 31. Then let me centralize it. Can you see that? So then I need to still move all this particular. Okay, let me adjust this line. This particular line. Let me adjust this down. Because I want to be making sure I have enough space for other resources. So I'm coming. Let me place it down. Then I'm going to place it on top of all the background. So this is perfect. So let me adjust all this. Let me quickly adjust them so that I'll not be wasting our time. And I can adjust this because I want to make sure that I have enough space to place all my design elements and also to create a breathing space for my design. Let me reduce the size of this one. I just need to create enough space. Okay, 21, right? Okay, let me adjust this. Let me adjust this. Then I can adjust this one as well. Alright, so let me now adjust this particular straight line. So it's too much. Let me scale it up. Okay, this is perfect. So the next thing I did on design was that let me check. I think is this particular chapter of that particular verse of the Bible where this particular thing, the power of resurrection, is located. Let me quickly do that. So I remember something. For me to be able to create enough space, I later adjust the design. So I came to here, I came to this place. I just remember the size I used. I adjust it to 5x6 so that I will be able to have enough space. So can you see it? You have been able to create enough space. So let me quickly adjust this so I can just keep this area. Finish adjusting everything. So let me quickly come up with the Bible verse which I used. Philippians 3 verse 10, I remember. Philippians 3 verse 10. So I'm going to adjust this like this. I can now place that here. I can go to the color to mix up the color I used here. And after that, I can change the fonts. Let me check. I should be able to recognize the font I used. Let me check. So please kindly stick around me today. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. That's the only way you can help this channel to grow. If you know you really gain value from, no, this is not the font I use. I made use of a particular font then. Yeah, is this font? No, this is not. Yeah, this is the font. This is the font. BRSHFLR. Yeah, that's the font I made use of. Philippians 3 verse 10. Let me on my grid line. You can place it here. So that's the purpose of the grid line. Then, what's the Bible verse itself? Let me copy it. The power of resurrection or something. Let me check. Yeah, get it. The power of resurrection. Let me quickly edit this. The power of resurrection. Of resurrection. Resurrection. Yes. Then let me give it an hyphen. That's the Bible verse. And I cannot place that here. Can centralize it. Let me centralize this one as well. Then let me adjust this. I think it should not be there. It should be placed, but then I'll be leaving like 5% space so that there'll be enough breathing space for the other text to read. I think this is perfect. I think we are done with this particular design flyer. So the next thing is to add the lens flare, which I also have the tutorial video. You can either check the link above this particular tutorial, or you check the description box basically to know how to add lens flare, because I don't want this tutorial to be long. So basically to be able to add lens flare to your various designs using both Pixel Lab and PixArt. And very soon I'm going to be coming up with a tutorial video whereby I'm going to be exploring the PixArt, everything that you can actually do with PixArt. You'll be able to do everything. I'm going to be coming up with the video after this particular tutorial video. So let me quickly adjust this. I think I made use of a particular font there. I think it's Poppins I made use of. I made use of Poppins font. Poppins. Yeah, I made use of Poppins. The italicized one, right? Yeah, that's the one I made use of. I can reduce the size, then I can place it here. Then let me adjust the grid line, because I told you I'm actually making use of the grid line for a purpose. 5%, right? This is perfect. If you need to have how to set your grid line, kindly check the description box for it as well. And if you can't find it there, just comment in the comment section. I'm going to send it to you. So alright, so this is the end of this tutorial video. Please, if you know you really gain value from this particular tutorial video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. And if you need a tutorial video on how to add lens flare and how to create this particular masking, check the description box. Check the description box below. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And for the returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. See you in the next tutorial video. Alright, after I've finished setting up this, I've come up with this right up. But the next thing which I'm going to be doing now is to make sure that everything is well aligned. If you take a look at this, you notice that it is not appropriately aligned. Let me zoom in so you can see it. Can you see it? That the text is not in the position where I placed the key line, so I need to adjust that. So let me quickly adjust it back to the normal position. Then I'm going to be a text. I'm going to be adjusting the text now. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me quickly adjust it, because I don't want it to exceed that position. The position where I set the green line. So can you see it? I've been able to place it well. Okay. So and the next thing which I think we will be needing to do now, okay, I'm coming, is to add the name of all these pastors. I'm coming. I want to do something. I want to crop out this larger portion of it so that it don't be wasting our time. Then I can now increase the size. Let me reduce the size. Let me increase it a little bit. Then let me centralize it. So whenever you copy anything on Pixel Lab, try to copy it. So I'm going to copy it. so that I'll be able to get a perfect result. I can delete this one and I can now centralize this. Let me centralize it. Sorry, let me scale it up a little bit. So let me adjust it down. I'm just trying to get a perfect result. Then present, let me take to the top. The present, I come in, let me quickly get it. Okay, I'm going to take it to the top. Alright, the next thing for us now is to add the name of those characters. So that's the next thing and final thing. And I think you can do this by yourself. Okay, let me quickly do it, sha. I'm going to be using this particular same font, this ALS whatever. So let me quickly do that. So let me copy it. Then what's the name of the pastor self? I don't even know. Let me check. What's the name of the pastor first? Let me check the flyer. Pastor is host Pastor John Miracle. Let me quickly do that. Pastor John Miracle. Host. Okay, host. That's the host pastor. Host. Pastor John Miracle. Right. This is actually okay. I can now change it to black. I change the color to black. Is it white? I think I use white, right? Then after that I can give a stroke. Black stroke. Alright. Then after that I can adjust it like this. I can reduce the size. And I'm going to give it the outer shadow. Can you see that? It is looking more visible. But then I want to change this to capital letter. Host. So can you see it now? That it is looking more visible by adding the stroke and the shadow. Then let me copy this to write other pastor's name. So what's the name of this one? I think it's something like, okay, Prophetess Ruth Emanuela, right? Okay, let me quickly write that. Please, if you know really gain value from this tutorial, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Prophetess what safe? Forgotten. Prophetess Ruth Emanuela. Okay. Okay. Manuela. So kindly stick around me to the end of this. We are almost at the end of this tutorial. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more of it. It's double M. Okay. So let me check what's the next thing. The other one. Sister Mary Oguchi. Let me quickly do that. Sister Mary Oguchi. Ogoji. Okay. Fumi Idowu. Let me quickly do that. I just want to write everything once and for all so that I'll be able to arrange it well. Because this is the end of the chapter. This is almost the end of the chapter. Or let me say the end. Fumi Idowu, right? Then the next person, Apostle David Elisha. So let me quickly do that. David Elisha. Okay, so let me hide the flyer. Then can you see it? I can now adjust all this well. Can I adjust it the way I want it to be? I can adjust it like this. Adjust it like this. So can you see that? Yeah, we are at the end of this chapter. And because the next thing I'm supposed to do now is to add lens flare to this particular design flyer. But then I've did a tutorial that is going to guide you on that, on how to add lens flare using your Pixel app and PSAT. You can kindly check the link above or check the description box to get the link to the tutorial video, and if you can't get it there, comment in the comment section. I'm going to send the link to the tutorial video there. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to come up with the major right top. That is the main important thing about this particular flyer, which is let me check, I've forgotten the major important aspect. That is the major topic, Easter Monday power convention. Let me first of all write the Easter Monday, because this is the major important thing about the flyer. Easter Monday, right? Let me reduce the size, let me place it here. And I'm going to change the font. So let me first of all change the color to white, because that's the default color. Then let me change the font to Poppins. So kindly stick around me today. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you're new looking for Poppins. Let me quickly check it here. Poppins, right? Okay, Easter Monday. Then I made use of a particular font. I even forgot the name of the font. Easter Monday. Then the next which I did was that I come to my shadow. I want the shadow. Then I reduce the blur radius to the minimum. Then I increase the offset X and offset Y to 1:1. Can you see now that it is more perfect than the other one? Then power. I made use of a particular font. I'm going to check it out now, because I don't really remember the name of the font. Power. Then let me quickly find the fonts. Let me quickly find it. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Alright. I did not see the exact font, but I see something similar. The name of the font is Fast One Regular. That's the name of the font. It is similar to the one I used in that design. So can you see it? Easter Monday power. Let me adjust Easter Monday power convention 2025. So let me check the flyer. It's similar to the font rather. It's almost similar. Convention 2025. Because I don't want to waste our time. Because if I say I should be finding the fonts, I might not easily see it. So I don't want to waste our time. Because I have a lot of fonts on my phone. You can join my channel, my YouTube channel, to get access to a lot of fonts, resources, and pro application. So let me just quickly adjust it. Convention 2025. First of all, convention. I'm going to place that here, or I should centralize it. Then I'm going to scale it down a little bit. Then I'm going to copy this one, 2025. I'm going to centralize it as well. Then I cannot take that to the back. It should be shown at the back of the image, but top of the background. So 2025. So I can adjust it a little bit. Then I can adjust that number again. So it depends on you. It depends on how you feel like. Yeah, can you see it now? The results. So can you see the result now? But then I still notice something that let me show you something. Like in the real flyer, I noticed that this particular color I used there is black. So let me just quickly change those colors to black. Let me quickly change it to black so that I'm not wasting that time. So kindly stick around me today. Easy. If you know you did learn something from this video, please don't forget to give this channel a thumbs up. So I quickly want to I want to change this this text color to black, so that it will be able to rhyme with what I was doing, because I need to make sure that I get the perfect result. So everything here now is black except from the phone number and the rest black, so that to create a kind of contrast, so that the background will be much more contrasting the foreground, you know, because one of the main important in typography designing is contrast. So let me quickly change all that. And the next thing I'm coming, let me first of all change those things. Let me first of all change the colors first, so that I'll be going to the next thing. I think that's all. Those are the places I used black. Let me check it again. Yeah, I think those are the places I used black. So that's it. So the next thing now is to add lens flare. There's a tutorial video in my description box where I teach how to add lens flare to your various design. You know, you can actually make use of the Pixel app or Pixart. Is either of the one you can make use of. So the tutorial video link is going to be available for you to download in the description box. So I'm basically how to achieve this particular editing, this particular masking. The tutorial video also is available in the description box. So I think this should be the end of our tutorial video. Please, if you know you're a new viewer, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And if you are for the returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. See you in the next one.